rituals before the show. So this is Hellraiser. He's my Facebook friend. He also has great music. And I told him that I would play it. We'll discuss it a little bit. But listen to the tunes while we get ready. Y'all see Sweet up. Y'all see Sweet up here. Battle of the Sex Drive. Sweetest lip in the game. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so excited. So you know, I told you I was having a special guest, and I had a guest. It's like somebody is coming to kick the in with me. Listen to the music. Hellraiser, okay? Dope. Writing music and everything. So you will get blocked since you want to see a titty. How about that? Somebody block him real quick. Yeah, I get all the weirdos. I get all the weirdos. So somebody really quick block this guy right here. Yeah. If you see anybody who's disrespectful, go ahead and do this and block them. The thing is upside down, so I won't be able to put it on blast. I'll try to do this. So I have the music playing because I just wanted to let you guys listen real quick to Hellraiser. Riding music. I have to tell you how funny it was when I first got it. I was like, wait a minute, is this gangster music? Because I'm not expressing myself. So give us a little second. I finally made it here. Finally! Y'all see what I'm showing them right here? Right. That's what that is. So we're gonna go ahead and get started now.
Players gonna play.
Hellraiser, I gotta check that out.
Yes, that was Hellraiser. The East Coast. I think we're on the East Coast. Are we on the East Coast?
We're definitely on the East Coast.
We are on the East Coast.
We're in the East Coast.
We're in New York City. Don't mind me. I am a little retarded. For you all that has just joined my cast, I am Noella Faye, aka the conservative whore. Whore! Working hard on riches and egos, and you're be a part of my summer sessions. I have Miss Sweet Lips, 76 here on Instagram, Miss Battle of the Sex Drives herself. And we're gonna get right into the show. Now I've been gone for a while. How's your summer coming?
It's going good. I love this weather.
It is warm in New York. I like the warm. Hi guys! Thank you for everybody that's joining. Like I said, I'm Noella Faye, and this is my cast, my scope, the conservative whore, where everything is unlimited, and we're just gonna. Y'all see that city view? I thought to switch up the scene a little bit because I got
beautiful.
Yeah, I got some viewers that said, you know what, we really love the summer scene. We like the backdrop, so here's the backdrop. It's a beautiful night. You see all the stars? Well, I don't know if that's stars, if that's specks to paint on my window, y'all. I don't really know.
Where the stars. That's all you need.
Shine like diamond. So, right into it. Okay, there's a lot going on in the news, honey.
Oh my God, girl.
I don't even know where to begin. Let's first begin. Let's do this. Let's have her introduce oneself and tell you what she does.
I am Sweet Lips with a Z, 76 on Instagram, Facebook, everywhere. You love it. That's where I'm at. I am a radio personality. I've been in radio for about going on 4 years now. I'm a part of a show called Battle of the Sex Drives. We're on a little hiatus, but we will be back in the next couple of weeks. So look out for us. Follow us on Instagram at Battle of the Sex Drives, or one word, spelled the correct way. And I'm excited to be here.
Where were you guys? They just have to follow the link to keep up with where you
guys have to follow the link, yes. Because
okay.
we're going independent. So we're not doing any particular radio stations right now. So we're going all independent. So you'll get to see our podcast and stuff. And one more thing. I'm a blogger, so go check my blog out, Sweets Reality, Sweets with a Z, reality.com, and you'll get to see, I talk about relationships and all kinds of stuff, so just check it out. You'll get to know a little bit more about me on a personal level.
Personal. We're going to get personal today.
We're going to get personal today.
So here's my first question. Being a lady in radio, let me just ask you, do you like the independent or do you like the actual physical station radio best? Which is best for what you do and how you deliver your information?
The independent front, you can have as many guests as you want. You can do, like, you could really just customize things the way you would like them. When you're with a radio station, there's a lot of rules and regulations that you need to, follow. And and everybody's trying to make money and everybody's in competition with each other. I kind of like the independent side of things.
I like independency too. That's why I'm on Periscope. Y'all know my mouth is too potty. I've been working on it, but I don't know.
I'm not working on it. My mouth is just, I like being reckless.
I was trying to do better, y'all, but you see the people that I'm around, they won't allow me to be great. They want me to have a potty mouth.
You can't have that.
So during the battle of the sex drives, when you go onto most shows, what is the atmosphere? Are you there to do men versus women, or how does the battle of the sex drives work?
Battle of the sex drives is like guys versus girls in opinions when it comes to sex, relationships, love, money, sports, anything, any topic. We try to like focus on sex because it's an untapped but very interesting.
What's your hottest topic since in your 4 years? What gave you the most feedback and really had the audience like, oh?
I feel like the hottest topic is usually when we have our sex toy experts come on and kind of give you a more in-depth look at sex toys. Because a lot of people, it's very taboo. Nobody wants to say, oh, I like a 20-inch dildo and what have you, or I use Benoit balls to make my pussy tight. It's a bunch of Benoit balls. Those are those little like
the little things you put up inside. I don't believe
your
that.
muscles.
I don't believe that that's going to help you have no babies.
It's not going to help you. No.
Well, that's what some people talk about on Instagram.
No.
I mean, I know it's the tightening coochie, but now it's got all these pearls. You ain't seen them pearls? Oh, I help cleanse your shit and everything. I don't know how.
None of that.
I don't think that's going to help. Let me tell y'all something. Y'all know how I feel about Limasol. Okay?
Limasol.
That's
sponsored by.
Y'all know I'm sponsored by Limasol. I have my bottle. See, I forgot something. But y'all know how I feel about a clean cooch. It's summertime.
Girl.
Summer
get
dressing.
On the train and sit down and let one of them little nasty hoes stand in front of you.
Y'all know how I feel about stinking twats on the subways. That's why I don't be with them people. It's summertime. Y'all need to make sure your body is cleansed inside and out. Do not go around with them balls in your coochie and that shit ain't clean. I mean, it's not going to smell nice to other people and other passengers.
Do not share your sex toys and make sure you clean your sex toys after every use, please.
Do people share that shit?
Some people share it.
Y'all, let me tell y'all something. If I found out y'all out there sharing sex toys, I'm gonna fight you. Okay? That's a whole bunch of bacteria. That's a whole.
A lot. You can get all type of STDs by sharing your dildos and your Benoit balls and your butt plugs and all those other things.
What is a scenario that you want to share your sex toys? I just don't even. Girl, what you doing tonight? Girl, I got a hot day. Girl, let me just borrow your sex toy. I mean, is that how that goes?
No, there was one instance where a friend of a friend was at one of my girlfriend's house, and she had a Benoit ball sitting in the bathroom, and the girl comes out of the bathroom and goes, "Oh my God, these are really small." Like, what's small? Your Benoit ball. You don't put other people's Benoit balls in your vagina.
I got to take my glasses
Girls
off.
are nasty. Girls
So
are
are you
nasty.
telling me that she went to the bathroom and tried them?
She tried them on and then came out and said something about it. We was all like, what?
She would never be allowed in my house again. Okay, I'm trying to
keep those. Those are yours
keep
now.
those, you nasty asses. Merry Christmas. I'd be mad as hell.
I would be mad as hell because my Benoit balls are very.
But wait, I just want to know the rest of the story. So I mean, did the person, was they like?
It was very nonchalant. It was just like, okay, I guess they're gonna go buy me a new one. But I would have been pissed because
that's not like makeup or gel. That's not like, girl, let me get a little bit of gel. That's not like.
Use your brush, girl. Even that, I'd be like, wait, you got dandruff. Yeah.
Sharing coochie balls?
Yeah, don't share your coochie balls or your 12-inch cock.
What made you want to get into radio?
Actually, I never wanted to do radio, which is so funny. A friend of mine, a really, really good friend of mine, Bill's Mania on everything, he came to me one day and he's like, I'm doing this radio show, I would like you to come to be a guest host. And I was like, okay, no problem. I went and I never left. It was automatic, it was something I love to do, and my alter ego just would like shine. I got to say whatever I want.
Alter ego?
Yes, Sweet Lips, yes.
What's your alter ego?
She's crazy. Well, y'all find out about her.
Maybe we'll invite her on one day. Yeah. I love alter egos. I mean, speaking of alter egos, y'all know Beyonce is tonight, right?
Yes.
Do you like Beyonce?
I used to love Beyonce.
So we're getting into it.
And recently, I'm not a fan.
Not a fan.
I'm not a fan.
Now, before we get into why she's not a fan and why I refuse to drink lemonade, I'm going to need you to share the cast right now. Get on Twitter, get on Shady Periscope, get on your Facebook, get on your Instagram. Tell them the conservative whore, that's right, is it with her shenanigans. And she has company. That's right, we are getting into everything. We'll be doing a little mix-up. So this show is really, really good. Summer sessions, we've begun. Tell everybody.
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
Tell a blogger, tag a blogger. Let them know. This heifer is on again with the shenanigans, okay? Let's get back into lemonade. So, okay. She's Battle of the Sexes. Y'all already know I'm Noelle LaFay, and I talk about anything and everything, but there is a lot of infidelity going on in Hollywood. Mm-hmm. Now, you guys know I am an author, right? I hope I don't fall over. If y'all see me fall over, we're just going to all laugh together.
Please don't fall.
But you guys know I am the author of Secrets of a Happy Mistress, right? No, Ella, what is that book?
You have to read it.
Basically, this book is about everything that you see in Hollywood right now. I mean, we can't talk about the little people because we don't really know them. I know there's going to be interested in them, right? But we always can use the Hollywood celebrities because they make great content.
Yes.
Who is the winning MVP? I put this post up if you're an Instagram follower or if you follow me on Facebook, Noelle LaFay Says. I put up 4 pictures of 4 young ladies. I put up the singer, Beyonce.
Yes, Beyonce.
We put up the writer, Toya, because she's come out with a book.
Oh, I like her.
Sorry, Toya, I don't really know where to put you in, girl, because you're doing so much, you're styling. So we deemed you as the writer because she has a book out also on how not to get divorced. So then we have a new person that's in the league. Tammy Rivera and Waka Flocka. She's the fighter. I still root for them because she's a fighter. She's the fighter / the stylist. And then you have America's favorite sweetheart, Cassie. Now she's my MVP.
She's a silent killer, yeah.
She's a silent killer. Cassie has been around since I was born, I think. Her and Diddy.
And she's only like 22.
Right. I think Diddy did a blood sacrifice and brought her back from Queen of the Damned or some shit because she doesn't age and she's been around forever, but she's still very young. She's still under 25? Or she over 25?
She might be pushing over 25 by now.
Just pushing it.
Slightly, yeah.
Who's the MVP? I mean, we're talking about infidelity and we're talking about marriages. Who really wins that situation? The silent wife, the wife that tells all her business, or the mistress?
I think, I feel like at the end of the day, the mistress be winning. Because I feel like Cassie is winning like a motherfucker.
She has not said anything in all of these years. How many women has Diddy had?
Like 80.
Like 80. 80 women, and this girl has been there since like woman number 40.
Yeah.
Okay, she's been with him a very long time and she has not said anything. She doesn't complain. I wonder how much her allowance is.
I need to find out because I need a situation like that. I'm looking for that kind of situation. I know how to be quiet.
You in enough situations.
I am in enough situations.
You don't need no more something. Y'all don't know what to talk about, but she's in enough.
I'm in enough situations. But I need one with an allowance now.
Now, getting back to Cassie. I think she's the MVP because of that. Like, not only is Silence golden, but Cassie just, like, you see her everywhere. It's not a hitting thing. But does Diddy have that much clout that nobody's talking about her?
No, you know what it is? People talk when you give information. There's no information from her, so there's nothing to talk about.
They don't have
They know they fucking, they know they together.
People make lies all the
time. He takes
time.
care of her. Yeah.
But people make lies all the time. What I'm saying is ain't nobody make no lies on them.
No.
Not one.
Because you know their stuff is up front, but once it was out, they stopped talking about it. It was like, this is my situation. She's comfortable in it. I'm okay with her being, you know.
But we don't know if she's comfortable because the bitch ain't never said nothing.
I think she is. She looks very comfortable every time they're together. She looks very comfortable.
Is she still modeling? I mean, she
don't
just stopped everything. This bitch ain't had no babies. Let me tell y'all something. This is a rule now. This is not in the book. I mean, it is in the book about secrets. Y'all better stop having these babies to keep these men because apparently it's not happening.
It doesn't work.
Do you see this girl is a billionaire almost? Okay, I might be exaggerating. Maybe a thousandaire.
She's like a couple of.
Well, he's a millionaire. So she's a billionaire.
She's a six-figure heir.
With him, she's a millionaire.
Yeah, with him, yeah. But didn't they have like a relationship contract? You have to look into that contract because we spoke about this on the other session. Diddy had her sign a relationship contract.
What the hell do you mean a relationship contract?
There was a contract where I think she's not allowed to have babies.
With him or with somebody else?
Like she's under contract with him. So every couple of years they re-sign the contract. They figure out the odds and ends. And Diddy's pretty much winning, but I think she's winning too.
How did you find out about this contract?
It was a big discussion like maybe about a year ago.
What the hell was that?
I'm not getting
somewhere
angry.
drinking.
Somewhere drinking, yeah. But yeah, I think
I need a contract. Anybody out there want to give me a contract? I want a contract.
But do you know that Memphis and Toya is going to be on he said show on MTV, the relationship show?
What, the
Marriage boot camp.
Well, at least they married. I'm tired of seeing bitches up there and they're not married. What's her name? Where's Tammy Rowan? Was she pregnant with diabetes or sick or something? I don't mean to be hateful or harm, but I'm just saying she came out with a lot of things, and I thought the last thing was that she was actually pregnant, right?
She was pregnant, absolutely.
I'm hoping we wish her well in the month of Ramadan. We won't be mean.
She won't be mean.
Which I know how I feel about older women having babies.
Like Janet Jackson.
I mean, that's Janet.
Janet can do whatever.
She already got a baby.
But
Janet has a baby, and if y'all don't want to believe LFA, the conservative whore, I mean, I tell y'all, just like I told y'all when Black China was pregnant. Janet had a baby, and if you remember that song, when I think of you, let me do my dance.
Yeah,
when she was doing it, when I think of you, baby.
When she was wearing that all black?
And she had the really pudgy face, and she had that wig like how I be wearing. She was pregnant then. She was really, really pudgy, and I think that's when she started her weight battles.
Exactly. Yep.
Mm-hmm. So, but I always thought it was one of the other elder barges, but it was one of the other elder barges. And did you see his little thing he did? I think it was for Essence or somebody.
No.
Well, he actually came out and said that there is a young lady that he has been in talk with that says that she is the daughter. She just found out and she's just trying to get information and they're trying to get things. But I think right now it's a DNA test that's up in the air. So
somebody better swab Janet while she's sleeping.
They're not going. Is that swabbing or a blowjob?
Oh, what is that?
This
is swabbing.
What is it? That's swabbing?
That's swabbing.
What is it? Oh! No swabbing when you blowjobs. Okay. So, speaking of contracts now, also getting back to Miss Lemonade, did you know that they had a contract as well?
No, what was it?
Well, they're prenup.
Oh yeah.
But that's a contract. That is not a damn prenup.
Yeah.
Anytime you tell somebody, now I will have your baby if you're gonna pay me $5 million a year as well.
Absolutely.
But where's her body?
2 minutes.
But I do understand that at one point her body was boom, boom, boom. I don't
feel like Beyonce's body is all that. I feel like Beyonce.
She has a dancer's body.
Yeah, she has nice hips. Her ass is not as big as everybody thinks it is. She has a nice figure. She does have a nice figure.
Did we think that, did she think she was J-Lo? Because remember when J-Lo insured all of her assets? And I couldn't understand because J-Lo, my ass was bigger than J-Lo's at the time. Like it was really, really big and it was round because right now it's potatoes and pancakes. But when it looked like a beach ball, I was trying to, yeah, it was up and, just, when it was like that, I couldn't understand what she was getting insured. But then again, she was in show business and I wasn't. I was just fucking off somewhere. So, I mean, I could understand that too. I just don't know do you believe in those? Let me ask you that. Do you believe in prenups and all those things?
I feel like, I guess in the industry, absolutely.
Really?
In the industry, depending on who you're marrying, because a lot of women get into these relationships with these men that are already established, and they feel like they deserve something. Now, these are the women that come in after you're established, but the ones that kind of help build you.
So you basically saying if you was from before, you're not signing a prenup. But
like LeBron's wife, no prenup. Absolutely not. She's been there from the jump. Now this bitch Black China.
Moving right along.
Prenup.
Now,
here when the money was being
let me ask you something. Now, if there's anybody from the DMV in here or anything, I just want to know what part of DMV she is from because I will not stand any longer for y'all to keep telling me this girl is from the DMV and the way she carries herself. Now, I know there's a lot of different parts of the DMV, but I'm from the part that we don't do that while we're pregnant. She has did a 360 since her pregnancy.
What's she doing?
Her look.
Oh yeah.
You don't think so? I mean, her look wasn't extravagant before, but at least before she looked like something. Ever since she announced the pregnancy, her look has went down. You don't think so?
Yes, absolutely.
It's very corny. I saw her wear some shit that I wouldn't wear on a bad day going to the liquor store just on a humbug. She has gotten what I think a lot of women do. They get very comfortable. Now, if you've been looking, I look at Black China, I look at her mom, because she doesn't have that many friends, I don't think. I think she has some behind the friend besties or whatever, but you don't really see her with anyone, Amber Rose. But Amber Rose has been doing a lot of subliminals lately.
Yeah, I don't think they're really friends. I think
Amber
like,
Amber doesn't have too many friends on the scene. Let's say that, because I don't know behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But on the scenes, it's been her and Black China for a while.
For a long while.
But I've been noticing her commentary. Now, how many friends does she have pregnant at the same time? Once again, I always tell y'all, if y'all Amber Rose fans, let her know I'm trying to get at her, because I'm still trying to figure out slut walk. So is this a slut walk she's taking without her friend? Now, I posted a couple of weeks ago before I took my extended vacation. I posted a post and delete that she put up saying, basically, when you tell him you're on birth control, but you wind up getting pregnant anyway.
Well, that's
I told you I don't do lemonade.
She says why.
But this wine show is tasty. Especially because I waited 14 hours to have it, okay? I do not understand what's going on with that triangle. Even if it was for money, I think it's still very low. It's not cute at all.
It's not cute at all.
Because people think that a lot of people don't know what petty is. That's why the world is going crazy, because everybody thinks everybody think they petty, but she wasn't petty. She was stupid. She was stupid for letting somebody degrade her. I think it took away her value a little bit.
Exactly.
Being exploited. Whether the Kardashians did it, whether her team thought it was a good idea.
Exactly.
I can tell you her mother didn't think it was a good idea, and her mother wasn't aboard because her mother was talking shit 24 hours before. So I think her mother might be a little upset.
Yeah,
even
why wouldn't she?
Would you be upset if your daughter did something?
Yeah. I think as a parent you would be.
High profile parent, you still would be upset?
Absolutely.
Well, maybe you had to be because you were being sneaky though.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you have your mother? They said they were best friends. Why wouldn't you have your mother down on your team?
Your mother should be on your team.
She should be on your team, but that's not what's going on. Let me ask you this real quick, because we're doing interviewing and questions. Who's your favorite radio talent right now? Before, present, whatever.
I've always had a liking for Wendy Williams.
Wendy Williams.
Yeah, she's that bitch. People can say whatever they want about her.
They're not messing with Wendy.
Nobody's fucking with her.
Wendy's the only person that can talk shit. I don't care whether she's a cokehead or not, but ain't nobody messing with her.
You know what it is? She's very direct. She's to the point. She doesn't cut any corners, and she doesn't care who you are.
That's who I am, the conservative one. Working hard on riches and egos.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think that in this business you have to be direct, and that's the type of cast that I want to have. Wherever I'm interviewing, I don't want to hold cut cards. I do not want you to come to me and say, oh, can you just not ask me this?
Don't ask me about this, or don't say this, or don't mention that.
My show is not for you, because I want to know everything, and I want to actually know everything that you don't talk about on the public front.
Exactly.
Because that's what that is. It's a public front. A lot of these things are scripted. I think if I had to choose my favorite, I don't even have a favorite radio, because I don't really listen to radio anymore. I think all of my old heroes are still Angie Martinez, Miss Info.
Miss Info is always there.
She did a dope book. Hey, my camera's upside down so I can't see you, but hey, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in. So I like all of the older people. And Ricky Smiley.
Ricky Smiley's awesome, yeah.
I like what he's doing with Dish Network. I tried to get a job. If anybody know him, tell him I'm for hire. Okay. We both for hire. It could be a package.
It could be a package.
It could be a package. They're on the West Coast?
Yeah, I think they are.
I think they're on the West Coast. I think I would. Oh, it's Bills Mania. Hi, Bills Mania.
Battle of Sex Drives.
See, you missed your shout out. We just did you a little while ago. We'll do it again. So getting back into the cast, we were talking about relationships and prenups, and then we talked about our favorite radio people. But let me ask you something, because this has come up. Yes, you're finally in. Thank you. So this is what I want to ask you, because this has come up a lot of times. I follow a lot of blogs, and I see that everybody might be connected to somebody one way or the other. Let me ask you this. If you had an important story that came across your desk, but it just so happened to be your friend, how would you handle that? Would you print it? Would you go with your story? Would you not go with your story because that's your friend?
That's a good question. I guess it depends on the extent of the relationship. And I'm trying to be political right now, but I think
don't be political. This is the conservative war.
You gotta print it.
Print it.
You gotta print it.
Your price too way too high. You need to cut it. Your but I'm going to print it. That's right. I'm printing everything.
Print it.
But I asked you that because we're in radio, and it goes back to ethics. And I know that when I look at these blogs, for instance, I always talk about this. I know you guys don't like when I go back to Karen Civil because everybody loves her as a media queen. I still don't know how she's a media queen, but I'm still trying to figure that out.
Get to the bottom of it.
We are going to get to the bottom of it because I see she may be a queen on another level, but I'm not really sure it's media. And I say this because is she dubbed the media queen because of the high friends that she has that are running some of these blogs? I mean, her story was a good story that we needed to hear. People in radio, people that are producers, people on the other side of the fence, and mainly for artists. This is a story that we needed to hear for so many reasons, and we didn't get to hear it. Why? Because her friends didn't want to print the shit.
Yeah.
Listen, all I ask is that you hit me up on the phone, babe. Let me tell you something, bitch. This just came across my desk, and I don't really know, but you know I got to get them pesos, bitch. You know this is going to be good.
Exactly.
I'll be at the house. I got something for you later, but that's what I'm gonna have to do because this is my job.
Print it.
Your price don't even matter. I'm gonna print it. Okay,
exactly.
It does not matter. I'm going to print it if it's a story. But how does that? Do you think that it cuts for the person that is really trying to be a real blogger, a real journalist, or somebody that's really trying to get into the media? Does it cut them?
On some avenues, yeah. Of course. Because the average blogger, we're out here trying to get information, trying to get, stories out and keep people entertained. But if you have information and you're not...
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If you have information and you're not giving that information, then what's the purpose of deeming yourself as a blogger?
Stop calling yourself a blogger.
Or anybody, a media professional. Oh, really quick, because I saw a freeze. If it freezes, or I will tune out and come right back in. Also, really quick. If the cast goes off, you can go to YouTube tomorrow and see it again. The conservative W.H.O.R.E. I gotta talk really fast because it's freezing. Oh my God! It always does that. That's because I don't have any storage or anything. But really soon, we're gonna get really high class and really high technology, and it will be different. But until then, we working because that's what we do. We're the League of Conservative Wars.
Because we work and we work and we talk.
Now, moving right along, and our halfway mark it's 9:27 already. So at 9:30, we'll do our shouts out, and we'll give hang time to all of the people that we want to support. My Periscope is freezing, but it's okay if it freezes because we're still on YouTube. We're still on YouTube. Looks a little dark, but we are still moving. Remember, share the cast right now. Freeze. Tap it. Freeze. Just tap it. Just tap it. Okay. See, this is why. I've missed you guys so much. It's been a lot going on. Oh, really quick. You know what we need to talk about in relationships? You know what's a big relationship talker right now, but it might not be a relationship?
Go ahead. Hit me.
I won't even talk about them yet. I still want to talk about Tammy. Did you think Walker would cheat?
I think anybody's capable of cheating. So yes, I think he would cheat.
But why would he cheat? She's such a pretty girl.
She is gorgeous, and this is where people get things twisted. Men don't cheat out of love. They cheat with their penis. Two separate entities. They don't cheat because they don't love you. They don't cheat because they don't want to be with you. They cheat because it's something to do. They're fucking men.
They're men. Who do you think is better cheaters, women or men?
Women. Hands down. All the time.
No, Ella, you always over here running your damn mouth. I know. I'm just saying. I just wanted to ask because I didn't know.
All the time.
If we talk about battle of the sexes and that's what we talk about, I think women are better cheaters because men can't hold water.
They can't hold water, and they're so busy. They're so busy trying to lie and cover their ass rather than being truthful to the side chick. See, women, we know how to tell our side nigga, like, this is what's going on. I'm going to be off sorts for a little while, but I'm going to come back. Don't worry, I got you.
Do you think Diddy is one of those people? Because he has Cassie? Like, look, boo, I'm going to...
Oh, because
or do you think he tells the main chick about Cassie, like, she's not going anywhere?
Everybody knows. Yeah, they know.
See, when you have fun, ain't that fucked up? You just
can't
what if you're dealing with Diddy and you can't? It's nothing you can say. You have to take Cassie. some wild shit.
I'm like, okay, love you over there. My bills is paid. Take your ass. Sometimes you don't want him around anyway.
Y'all ever think about that? Would you guys do that? What if the love of your life, where you were dealing with some man and he was like, yeah, I'm into you, I want to do this, I want to be with you, whatever, whatever. However,
I need my side bitch to go on vacation because you won't take care of the real work.
But what if she is taking care of the real work and it don't even, matter of fact, y'all, you ain't even start to put in the work, honey. This is what I'm saying. You ain't even start to put in the work and this man then told you, listen, I love you and all of that and I want to be with you, but I'm going to be with her and I've been with her. So if you want to be with me, you going to have to be with us and that's just it.
But you can't be mad. Like, see, that's the thing. If somebody's upfront and 100% honest with you, you can't be mad at him or her because she's giving you 1,000 and you have the choice. When people lie to you, they take away your ability to make a choice on your own.
This is very
so
true.
They're forcing you into a situation. If I choose to be in a relationship with somebody and they gave me 100%, like, look, this is my main chick, don't disrespect her, don't say nothing about her, this is where you stand, is this something you want to do? And I say yes, the only person I can be mad at when I'm catching feelings or I'm feeling some type of way is me.
Do you think that that's what happens in the celebrity world? If we think about somebody like Tammy Guerrero or we think about Waka Flocka, do you think that she knew that her man loves women?
She's very aware what her man is capable of.
Do you think that's why she claps back the way she does?
Absolutely.
I love Tammy. Out of all the people that have come along in the entertainment industry, I mean, there are a couple of other, but she's I like her. I know I said Cassie is the MVP, but Cassie isn't married. So I think she's the MVP on another level.
Yeah, exactly.
But for the MVP of wives, I really think Tammy has the cake, and I'll tell you why. I don't like Beyonce as a person. I don't know her as a person. I think she is great as an artist. I think she's a good performer, and I think she has not a long way to go to be on Tina Turner status. But once she leaves Jay-Z and leaves her management and starts afresh, she is going to really go. Love is really going to be on top. And y'all fuck Lemonade. That motherfucker going to be doing orange juice, apple juice, everything else, because she's no longer scoring. Now, I tell you guys a lot of times that I like to look into more than just what you see. So I look at her character as a Virgo. Okay, what Beyonce did was she did a typical Virgo move. She came with the crown, she tilted it, bowed it down, gave it to bitches, and then you can't have it, and I'm this, and she had to get shut down by her own man.
Yeah.
You don't want to believe me, but she's been doing this since Crazy in Love? No, that was the first one. Dangerous, what was the first one? Dangerous Love?
I think it was Dangerous.
Well, when she told you with Ring the Alarm that, she won't go, nobody was wearing that chinchilla and she told you then what she was going through. So this is not new for me if you're listening to music and you're listening to what they're saying.
Absolutely.
So, but she didn't get the crown on this one, especially because Rihanna's album just is so much better than hers. Beyonce came out with music for herself because she had to deal with what she's dealing with. Whether it's her father, whether it's her, whether it's grandma, hereditary, it's still in the same family. And she chose to, after. See, I'm not one of those, how do you say, make up because you fucked up people?
Yeah.
Like none of that. So I can't respect that she gave every black woman her ass to kiss, and now she wants, or she thinks she can relate to us because maybe Jay-Z has dealt with a white woman. Bitch, you didn't say that. You got good hair, but I don't think you're Becky.
No, Becky.
I might got some good.
You have good hair. I see a little edges though.
Look at my edges. I ain't got no gel either, girl.
I
ain't got no gel. Oh, look at that. Same that color.
Oh,
we twinning. Okay, but yeah, I don't think she gets the crown. Okay, now let me tell you. Let's get on another really good time. Tomorrow, while we're talking about radio, and we're talking about TV and ethics and all that stuff. Now let's talk about the real on that. Did she deserve it?
Tamar is very...
Spill it.
She's very high maintenance.
You think
And because I feel like she wants to be in the spotlight all the time because her family treats her that way and her husband puts her on that pedestal. I feel like she thinks she can demand that from everybody she's around, and people are only going to tolerate that for so long.
Is that your say? Now, you know we lay the say down here on Conservative W.H.O.R.E, right? You said a key thing. You said her husband. I don't think her family put her on the pedestal. I think she is a family member that everybody has, the youngest, and she's just the youngest. But I don't think when you look at her family values, they really don't put her on a pedestal. It's just how she has, I guess, decided to respond to the attention that her family gives her. Number one, I think that she wants to be her sister.
She wants to be Tony, absolutely.
And I say that only because she does not give her sister. Now, she may do it behind closed doors, okay? And for all of you that are watching, I'm very big on this. I don't care what you do behind closed doors. Show me you love me in the front, because I'm in the front.
Exactly.
I'm in the spotlight. And it does not help me if you are whispering about me behind my back, because I need you to talk about my greatness or my gift or whatever it is in the front. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's a bad thing when you can't give your sister the props that she should have.
That she's earned over how many
decades?
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, how old am I?
Exactly.
Don't you want to know? Oh well. But she's earned that, Toni Braxton.
Absolutely.
And Tamar is the only sister that has had a real problem, to me, with dealing with her sister's fame. Now, y'all do remember the hoe was low on state property, right? Y'all remember that? When she got the bullet, the tutus in her head?
Yeah,
she was a cute thing then.
Yeah,
little fat, chubby cheeks, little
cute
little pout.
Yeah.
She was very cute then. And even though she started in a hood-like way, it still could have came from something. Tamar should be much further than what she is in actuality.
She should be, absolutely.
But because she has this thing with her sisters that she has to be number one, I think this is the reason why she's not where she's at. Now, going on to, what is it, The Real she was on? The Real, The View. Ain't none of them like this. Where the producers at? Hit me up.
Exactly. The Real. This is The Real.
This
That's
is
what
The Real.
they talking about.
Ain't The Real. Did you see how she carried her mates though? I think Tamar deserved what she got for the simple fact that sometimes you have to know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. I am the conservative whore, but please believe me, if Oprah hits me up, I'm going to tone this shit all the way down. Not because I'm not being mean, but I understand that there's different ways to make different type of money. Or working hard on riches and egos. That's what I stand for. And with that means that sometimes you might have to go in different areas to get that money. And it's not dumbing yourself down, it's knowing how to get that money. Okay? Now, a lot of people don't want to believe that Tamar did not do good in ratings. Now, a lot of these talk shows, what they do is they have surveys for their audience. If you've never been to a live taping or to one of these tapings, whether it's Wendy Williams, whatever, they do surveys, most of them. And what they do is they ask you these questions. How do you perceive this person? What do you think about it? And the craziest thing is, black women did not feel that Tamar Braxton was representing them well. I think Tamar did it to herself because she got so high and mighty. Tamar is a very, I won't say conceited, but like you said, she takes that attention and it just
all the way to her head. Absolutely.
Now, when she did Dancing with the Stars, homegirl really got besides herself. And I'm not saying that there was a reason for her to get besides herself, but she did. Kudos to her, but at the end, I think that's what ruined
her.
Her
likability. She lost her likability.
That's a good word, the likability. I didn't like her from before. I mean, get your life. Did you get your life tomorrow? Did you see how she broke down? Did you watch?
I did not. I cannot.
Yeah, I know. I don't watch that shenanigans, but I still felt we'll go back to the Beyonce thing. Listen. I may not look hood, but I be watching all the documentaries and shit, so I think I'm hood, I'm gangster. You don't never go back on your persona or who you supposed to be. It's no need to cry now, boo, in front of the cameras. You don't know what you did. You know what you did.
Exactly.
That was your show. You took it. You didn't know how to keep it. You had a problem with your castmates. Now, even though it may seem that you were friends with one or two, I don't think that anybody was close to you. You had a problem with Lonnie. Did you see how she was carrying Lonnie when Lonnie was making them jokes about her husband?
Yeah.
But I don't think Vince would leave her. But hey, you never know. Everybody gets tired.
Exactly. Eventually.
Everybody gets tired. You may have like sugar in your grits all these years, but then realize that it actually is a cause of diabetes. And what you gotta do? You gotta stop putting them sugar in their grits. Right. So I mean, let me ask you this: do you think there's a decline of women in the radio?
Yeah, they're not existing.
Why are they not existing?
I feel like I don't feel
Is it a man world?
I think it's a man's world.
I definitely think it's a man's world.
It's definitely a man's world. I feel like women are minimized on the scene right now because we're not like what's the name? Not Angie Martinez.
Which one?
For the Breakfast Club.
Angela Yee.
Angela Yee. I like her. She's dope. She's awesome. But I feel like they be coming for her, and I feel like they minimize her voice. I don't think they allow her to
I
really
think,
take
well,
on.
Charlamagne does have his own show, but I think Charlamagne just needs his own.
Charlamagne just needs his own lane because Charlamagne is.
But you know, Wendy Williams raised Charlamagne.
She what?
She raised Charlamagne.
I can see that. I can absolutely see
She
that.
doesn't want to admit it, but that was who he came in. He worked for. He worked under her for a time, and that's where he gets his balls from. I love Charlamagne. I don't know about what's going on with his face right now.
What? Yes.
Well, he's going through dermatology, something with the skin, something.
He looks like, yeah, he looks very.
Somebody is fucking up his eyebrows. I mean, y'all thought Lil' Kim, damn makeup artist, was out of control.
No, her makeup artist is out of control. Sorry.
But she is. Let's move on. But Lil' Kim and people, they bash Kim all the time because they're saying she wants to be white, but they don't understand that's makeup. And you know what?
She's like 3 different, like her face is like 10 shades. Like,
Well, she's just like a lot of Africans that's walking around when they put on that goddamn concealer.
you're right.
What's the difference?
Them a bleach.
Dama bleach the skin. Dama bleach.
Them a bleach.
But I don't think Kim is bleaching. I just really think it's her makeup
You
because
really think it's just makeup?
when I go on her Instagram and I like stalk her because I love Lil' Kim.
You see the brown peeking out on the chin?
No, I see all of the brown. When she's not in makeup, she's all
brown?
one tone.
I need to see that. Maybe I
She
should go
she
stalk
may be
her.
light skin brown, but she's all one tone and she doesn't look as Botox and as fake and as porcelain. See, a lot of people don't understand too with makeup. It's the
contrast.
the contrast and it's the actual stuff you use, the pigments. Now, I'm not a makeup artist, but I will tell you in a couple of weeks, I will have my summer session hair and makeup. You better tune in for that. Oh my God, it's 9:41 and we haven't done any shout outs.
Way.
Oh my God, we're just over here talking.
Time is fine.
So, yeah, it is. Usually when I did it at 10 o'clock, I was so slow and I guess everybody was just, but it's really going fast. So really, really quick, you guys know at the half mark what I usually do is I shout out a lot of people, okay? Some of the people I want to shout out, we'll start with Sweet Lips. Let's see who she wants to shout out in our little support minutes.
Oh, that's hard. You should have went first. You know, I gotta shout out my team, Battle of Sex Drives. Those are my people. I love you guys. I cannot wait to get back to work. We're gonna start our podcast. So shout out to Battle of Sex Drives, everybody on my team. Shout out to Diamond from Money Is Our Goal.
Oh, we're going to get into the webisodes before. That's why we might run over a little bit, but we are definitely going to talk about the hottest webisodes before we get off this air, honey, because I'm telling you, Money Is Gold is so cute.
She is. First of all, she's like the dopest, most down-to-earth.
Shout out Diamond Phillips.
We love you. You're awesome. Shout out to you. Shout out to Frank from another webisode. Where's the love? What happened to the love? If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but I do love. That's one of the webisodes that I've actually sat down and watched to the season finale. This is his first
Episode?
not the first episode, first season.
Okay.
They're coming back in December with their second season, new characters and stuff. But you have to watch it. It's really dope. It's not the regular violence and theatrics. It's more about relationships and what real people go through, and it's very, very real. Shout out to him.
Okay. Well, we'll let her think a little bit, but y'all know I got to start from the bottom. Shouts out to our DTF family. Tone, Grown Man Show. They are always putting in work. Like I told you, you guys have to keep up to date because every month they have a mixer. It's for authors, radio personalities, whatever you're doing in life. If you want to get on here in this scene, this is something that you need to be at. One of the events you need to be at. Let me give a couple of shout outs to a couple of plugs that are very big in the indie area and everywhere. Jason Bourne. If you were not there, hi JB. If you weren't there with Brunch with Basquiat on Sunday, let me tell you, you missed something. You missed a great chance to network with some really good people. While I was there at Brunch with Basquiat, let's shout out Lavish Life magazine. Can you guys see that a little bit of glow? Probably not. Lavish Life. Now let me tell you, the magazine is so far away, I won't risk falling, getting off of this stool, but Lavish Life magazine, shout out to you guys. Shout out to JB. Shout out to Heck, Wise Guy Heck from They Got Skills. Shout out to Butters Basics. Okay, she's doing something big. You guys just have to check out DTF Radio, period. It's just so much there, and I mean, it's so many different ways. And big shouts out to Choice of NYC, because NYC really wouldn't know about me, or I wouldn't have the opportunity if it was not for Choice. Also, who else do I want to shout out?
FLO Empire Radio, Slim's the Bank. That's my people.
Slim's the
Shout
Bank.
out Slim's the Bank.
Now, I always tell you, usually you guys see these great pillows in my cast. This is my pillow, the Conservative Whore pillow. And you can find it at roomaddictions.com. Okay?
I love it.
If you have best friends, you have anything, she has boyfriend collection, best friend collection, she has tables. I have this cute little glass table. Oh my God, it's just too adorable. Roomaddictions.com. Now, you guys also know, we're freezing, we froze. So really quick while I adjust the camera for the Periscope, we're just gonna keep going because you know we're always on YouTube.
We're always on YouTube.
So what I was saying before is you guys know that I have a Black Panther spirit somewhere, right? Okay, I don't want to say that. My sponsors would be like, what is it, Black Panther? But we believe in the youth and we believe in Black men.
Yes. Motivated
Bum. You can check us out on Instagram. Motivated Bum stands for Black Underestimated Man. And basically, society says the Black man is going extinct, and we want to do something about that. If you want to learn more, I suggest that you follow me on Instagram, motivatedbum_01. Okay. Also, Noah LaFace Says on Facebook. That is my business page. I do a lot of things on there, but I definitely keep up to date with the youth, with Black men, and everything that's going on in my community. Okay? Now, y'all know I'm a woman of many, many things, right? And you know that my big company is Sister Lady Friend Publications. That's how you get the Conservative Whore. That's how you get everything that you see. That's how you got the book, Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Now, what I've decided to do is I started to bring on other authors. Now, July is going to be a really, really big month for me because I have a premiere of one of my authors. Now, I don't believe that we all have to be hood writers. The book, Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. Let me tell you guys about this book. This book is really, really good. This author took her time. She dedicated and she thought about every scenario and every scene in her book. So a lot of people have asked me, oh, thank you so much. I love it. I love it. With my author, Celeste Wilson, Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, you have what you may think because of the cover. Never judge a book by its cover, okay? This is really good. And even though I am the publishing company that's helping her put it out, or whether even I cannot wait to part 2. Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. We all love music, we all love money, and we all love love. So check that out. Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. It is on Amazon. That is our premiere author for July. If you are interested in joining the book club, hit me up on many of the pages with your email. If I feel you're a right fit for the book club, because you do have to be committed, okay? You have to be committed because I need these books raised and I need some goddamn reviews, okay?
Yeah.
So that's what the book club is about. But make sure you check this one out. Truth is Stranger Than Fiction. You can pre-order it now. Now,
I'll do one shout out. Shout out to Boom Bap Digital, J Supreme, Wi-Fi Films, DJ, what's his name? that was me.
I don't have anything to do with the shenanigans that are trying to happen right now. I am still trying to do promotion for all of the. I'm not messing with her.
Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna sip mine.
This is the you sip that ginger ale. Okay, that's what you do. You sip that ginger ale. Now, many of you know you're used to seeing me very extravagant and all that, but this is the month of Ramadan, which I do pay homage to. Now, for my Muslima sisters, oh my God, this book right here, The Last Living Slut. I love controversy, and this book has it all. A Muslima who just basically asked Allah for her blessings and just went rampant. This book is really, really good, and I can't put down any book because I'm a reader, okay? Screw it. I love to read. But this book is really, really good, and it's really, really good during the month of Ramadan when you're trying to keep your
stuff together.
When you're trying to keep your pants, your legs closed, and this is a good book. So remember, The Last Living Slut. Okay, I'll give you the author, all that information on my Facebook. Make sure you're following that page, Noah LaFace Says, because there's some things I don't put on Instagram. Understand that Instagram is just one way for you to get the word out about what you're doing. But there are other outlets, okay? So this is on our book watch also as well. My other author, okay? I have authors, okay? I have authors. Sister Lady
doing it.
Summer Sessions, we're doing it. Grandma's House. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see it? I know our lighting, we're still trying to, can you get it?
see if I can do it.
Well, Grandma's House is basically a book about going to Grandma's house. I think that this is a good book for everybody to support because everybody takes their damn kids to Grandma's house. I know my mama got all the grandkids right now. It's just what it is. It's a way of life. It's what we do, and we shouldn't be ashamed of it. Now, the good thing about this book, the author, which is Shanae Scott, the good thing about this is Christian based. Okay. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there it goes.
This is Christian based. It has very big print. These are one of those books that you want to read for bedtime. You see that large print and everything. This is also one of my featured authors under my publication. You guys support black businesses, support black women, support black men.
We have to uplift.
We have to. We have to learn how to start circulating these black dollars. Now, let me say this really quick because I know I have other than black people following me. I love everybody, okay? Don't ever think that I don't love everybody, but I have a particular interest in black people.
Of course.
Okay? So, now this author we will be bringing back out because she is not ready. Oh, North Carolina misses me. I miss you too. I'll be back in North Carolina at the end of July to do my meet and greet. So I hope that everybody's excited for that. Now, this last author that I'll tell you about that's under my publication, she is an excellent author as well. Under my publication, I don't want to be deemed as just another hood writer, and I do not want to, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to shame, oh, I have to, I'm a writer. I don't want to shame anybody that is a hood writer or they write about the ghetto. I don't want to do that, you know. I want to say that writing is writing, and any type of skill that you have that can produce art, can produce 200 pages or more, kudos.
Yes.
But, however, it's very important that anybody that I take on, and any myself and the authors, we're not just hood writers, okay? Just like I said, even with Truth is Stranger Than Fiction, it may look one way, but you have to open up the covers of these books to find out what's really going on. These writers have done something very different, especially because some of them are very young. What they have done is they have expanded their vocabulary. They have expanded their minds to go basically beyond just what's there. Okay? Sometimes you want to hear the story about the little girl behind the drug deal. Okay? You want to hear about her parents or something. So these are what my authors do. They give you the story before the story. Just like me. The next author, A Rainstorm in London. Now, if you like twists, I can't even tell you anything about this book without giving it away. But if you like twists, A Rainstorm in London. She is also one of my featured authors under my publication. All of these books will be on the website that I have been trying to get together for the last 4 months. Okay, just bear with me.
She's getting it together.
I'm trying. Y'all know, listen, for my followers since 2008, y'all know I'm the most consistent medium personality you've ever known. So then we'll get into my book, right?
My favorite.
Secrets of a Happy Mistress. Now, Lala, what is that about? It's about being in potential with another man's husband. I just told you that all these bitches in Hollywood is living this life, so now all you gotta do is get the book. My book was out first anyway, so you need to read the book to understand what they're going through, because I see a lot of these comments under these celebrities like, you wouldn't do that. Let me tell you something really, really quick on my cast. You cannot oppose this view if, number one, you're not married. Let me take the lights off, because I'm not playing with y'all. If you're not married, this is not something that you should even join in. I'm not talking about a side chick or anything. Even Cassie at this point, she's a high class side chick, okay?
She got top of the line side chick.
I think I need to hit her up. I just want her to give me like 2 lines or something.
I respect her game.
You have to respect it. Silence is golden, and that's what my book is about. The number 1 secret to being happy is keep your goddamn mouth shut. Be looking out for that book, 25 Reasons to Shut the Fuck Up. It's coming sometime in the summer.
I got like 35 reasons to shut the fuck up.
Well, I only want 25. I'm 25. Give me 5 reasons to shut the fuck up right now. Five reasons to shut the fuck up.
1, it'll get you fucked up. People be in your business. You don't want people knowing shit about shit that shouldn't be said. What else? I got a bunch of stuff right.
4, because it's nobody's business.
It is.
5, it might stop your flow of things, of how things are going in your life if you're running your mouth.
When people know what's going on, they can stop your progress.
Huh. Now, also, really, really quick, I want to shout out somebody else that I didn't. I met a young lady out at Brunch with Basquiat by the name of Janae. And let me tell you guys, my camera crew ate the fortune cookies, but her marketing package is awesome. She has beets with her name on it. She has these little fortune cookies, and when you break them, not only are the fortune cookies really, really good, but when you break them open, they have little messages inside that basically say, fuck with her. So Janae, the conservative is now on your team. Really, really quick, because the show has went by so quickly, we got to talk about something that's really, really big here in New York right now. Webisodes.
Yes, I love them.
There are a lot of good webisodes going on. Now, we talked about money as our goal. Right, because now my take on that one is this is really cute. It's really real because in the beginning I didn't even know that she was doing skits.
Oh yeah.
I thought that maybe homegirl was just on the phone talking and playing and shit and just like, look, I'm gonna record this shit. But then I thought, well, why would she do that? Then her face gonna be everywhere. Then everybody gonna know what she's doing.
Exactly.
But y'all know I'm retarded. Y'all know I got to read every day to keep my mind sane. It's not of me. I mean, we were going crazy. So if you don't know, you guys know that me, Noella Faye, I like to binge watch series. I have anxiety, so I can't do that every show.
You gotta wait. You just gotta.
I gotta wait until the season's over.
You gotta wait till season finale and then watch it all over.
I have to. Now, the other side of Brooklyn, there's a lot of good webisodes, okay? And as we get on with our summer sessions, we will start to interview some of those cast, crew members, and producers. Yeah, are you gonna be here?
Yes.
You know you can stop by anytime.
I would. The cast of the show you're about to talk about, I'm gonna be here for that.
Now we didn't even cover a lot of stuff, but let me tell y'all something, okay? The Eat of the Week is supposed to be about restaurants here in the city that you can go to, but the Eat of the Week has to be Rockboy Empire.
Whoa.
Let me sip for this. Now we got 4 minutes, we might go over to 5 because let me tell y'all something, these webisodes are real.
They're real.
Let me give shouts out to all of the producers of every webisode that's out right now, especially if they're coming from Brooklyn. Brooklyn, stand up.
Yeah, we love Brooklyn.
There's a lot of talent, and I'm gonna say this: don't stay in Brooklyn. Begin in Brooklyn, tell about Brooklyn, but move out. Don't keep yourself confined because you guys are
There's a whole world out here to explore.
There's a whole world that needs you guys. If you guys can do this on a lower level with y'all budgets and just think what it's all about, promoting and networking and go outside of the area. Now, I don't know any of these people personally, but the way that I run my business and how I do things, if I think it's a good look, I'm going to talk about it on the show. I don't charge for promo. I'm not going to do that, not because I'm not there yet. But the mechanism of how that works is a little strange to me. Let's get right into why we love the webisodes. Now, let me give a notes. Y'all know I ain't right. Now we did the Battle of the Sexes, right? We did it. We talked about Tamar. We talked about Tamar. We talked about Black China and how she done fell from grace. We talked about it. We didn't talk about Angela Simmons, but we'll save that. And we didn't talk about the game. Should you kiss your kids on the mouth? Should you kiss your kids on the mouth?
I don't see a big deal. I don't see a big problem. I guess it depends on the age range of the children.
I'm not kissing my kids on the mouth. They be doing a lot of weird shit with their mouth.
Yeah, at a certain age, yes, you stop.
And
I still kiss my mother on the mouth every so often. Just to warm her up.
I've been doing some strange things in the middle of the night at any given time, so I just don't kiss nobody on the mouth.
Kiss your mama with them lips? Yeah.
Oh, somebody said Battle of the Sex Drives? Yeah, somebody said Battle of the Sex Drives. I mean, I just don't kiss. I don't kiss my mama. I might kiss her on the forehead because Lord knows if she could taste that sex. Oh, well. I'm gonna let her stuff in my mouth. We did not get to Chloe Lamar either because I really.
Oh, that.
Somebody said, we love you too! They love us! They do love us! They love us. We still didn't talk about Chloe because that is really, really big. We're gonna go over.
We're gonna have to come back next week.
We're gonna have to come back.
I will be back next week.
You're gonna come back next week?
I'm gonna come back next week.
Next week is serious. Let me tell you what's going on next week because we only have a little bit of time. Now we're gonna have to continue it. We still haven't hit the
continued.
We haven't did the webisodes yet, and I really need to talk about the webisodes because Rockboy Empire.
There's some fine chocolate.
Now let me tell y'all something. Who is the stylist for Rockboy Empire? Shout out to every single person in that webisode right there.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, I have been watching a lot of webisodes, and next week we will go into, or maybe we'll do a special cast because it is summer sessions, right?
Summer sessions.
Maybe we'll do a special cast, and I'll come where you're at, and we'll do something because these are things that need to be talked about. I have a lot of emails where people are like, "No, Ella, can you just do more than one day a week?" I don't know. Y'all know I'm bipolar. I can't be committed like that, okay? Like, even my husband wants to know what's up. I don't have the answers to life. I just have answers each episode.
Exactly.
And right now, Rock Boy Empire,
they're doing it.
I think I need a chopper.
She comes up.
I think we need a chopper.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we gotta interview y'all because y'all some.
What happened to love? That's what she was talking about. What happened to? I'm gonna have to watch that tonight.
That is such a good no. That's one I actually sat there and because you know I be half-assing it sometimes. I be like, let me watch a little bit of it and then I can talk about it. But no, that's when I actually went through the entire series.
I'm going to sit down and watch it tonight, and next week we were going to discuss it
because I was relating to some of the female characters.
I'm gonna have to watch it. We can't talk about it because I can't.
Yeah, we can't. I'm sorry. We'll talk about it.
But we're gonna end on Rock Boy Empire. I don't have y'all got to check that out.
Check it out on YouTube.
And I only say that the difference, you'll find out the differences that I feel between each of the webisodes. But Rock Boy Empire is on its way to big money. I see it, I feel it, I smell it. I mean the setup, they already have everything together like they're already in major productions. The camera, the shots, the footage is incredible.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't know if they all get together and practice their lines or however, but the shit is just very intense. It is very like, oh, I feel like, what is it, Spiegel and Elbert? Oh, that's what we should be. We should be like the modern day Spiegel.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about.
We're gonna do all that because I'm telling you
my take on it because.
Shouts out once again to Rock Boy Empire. You have really made my whole. Did I tell y'all I watched those episodes in 2 days?
Really?
I didn't tell y'all.
I didn't get to watch all of it, but the first couple of episodes.
But
they're on their second season, right? This is their second season.
No, third season. Everybody's waiting for the second season. I can't wait. And then it'd be a lot of beef. So you got to watch the webisodes where everybody be beefing with them because they didn't have another episode.
Oh, okay.
So, but this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let you know where you can find me. theconservativewhore.com. You will find everything you need to know about what I'm doing, when I'm doing it, and why I'm doing it. Most of the time, I don't know why I'm doing it, so you got to go to the blog to find out. Really, really soon, LIPZ.com will be up and running, so you can really check out what's going on with Sister Lady Friend Publications. Okay? If you have IG or any of that, guess what my IG name is? The Conservative Whore. Ooh, I ain't gonna tell you that I might have Cardi B up there, but I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm glad. And you glad, and I wanted her before her teeth got fixed because I thought it was cute either way. But anyway, and you already found me here. But let me tell you, if you missed any episodes or you want to find out a little bit more about Noella Faye and my movement, check out YouTube, The Conservative Whore. You can find this episode and many other episodes. Anything about the book, anything about anybody that I'm sponsoring, anything about me. You can find it. I'm the only one since 2008, The Conservative Whore, working hard on riches and egos. I have to say tonight was really, really good. I'm glad to be back. My vacation was wonderful. NC, I love you and I will see you soon. Check my Instagram. I'm always putting up different things. You never know where I'm at. You never know if you're going to see me in the street to get a book. You just don't know. Become a fan. Become a follower. Subscribe to the YouTube. Subscribe to the Tumblr. And of course, I want you to check out Sweet Lips. She has a dope blog.
Sweet's Reality.
That's right.
What is it? Sweet's Reality.
Yeah. Battle of the Sex Drive. I can't wait to see where they're going and who they're going.
We have so many things up our sleeve right now.
But everybody just gotta be quiet.
Wait for it.
Why do you think everybody gotta be in secrecy? It's because we all do the same thing and we just gotta be original?
No.
That's what I be thinking.
No.
Well,
it's just that you can't give it away because then people won't be so interested in it.
Well, I'm not gonna give away, but next week is gonna be very serious. I know.
Find some things out about Sweet Lips that you may not know.
But we're gonna talk about the webisodes next week. We're also gonna have a special guest, Mr. Brendan Ortiz. If you want to know about anything about HIV, are you scared of homosexuality? Well, guess what? Noella is talking about it next week, and we're talking about how that affects the community as well. Learn how to protect yourself. STDs is really, really big. I mean, listen, we're talking to somebody that's not even probably 30 yet. We'll hear his story. We'll hear other stories. And of course, you just get to chat it up with me. Oh, and Sweet Lips says she's going to come back.
Coming back next week.
So it's me, you, her, Brendan, a little bit of wine. You can have your lemonade.
You can sip the lemonade.
But next Tuesday. Oh, I can't wait till next week either. Thank you so much for tuning in. But check the blog for any comment or any special videos. And like I said, Noella Faith says on Facebook, because sometimes I'll put up like just because videos. Thank you for tuning in, guys. I'll see you next week.
Thanks for having me.
I'm be professional, y'all.
I'm not.
Summer sessions with Noella
Stay
Faith.
tuned, bitches. We in the building. Summer sessions. Sweet reality. Sweet lips. Battle sex drive. Conservative porn. You know how we do.
Oh, really, really quick. Happy Ramadan. I'm with you guys. I'm fasting and we're praying and it's going to be a good month. So keep up the good work. So all my Muslimas, all my brothers and all my sisters, our 30 days. After this 30 days, everybody's going to be lighter. They're going to look better. Our mind is going to be free. And guess what? Money, 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 money. Money. We're going to get a DJ in here. Thank y'all. Good night.
Behind the scenes.
So we just finished wrapping up my first summer session, and you know, if you're a YouTube, you get to see all of these good things. Now I know that we are like off the camera because we're not on Periscope, but I really did want to talk about that. I really want to talk about that motherfucking Rock Boy Empire. That shit is.
Oh my god! Out the gate, they
Off
have
the
a lot
gate.
of they have a lot of drama. They have a lot of things that people in the hood can relate to.
But I don't know if it's. I don't know. I want to say that it's maybe it's real like that because you know in real life they have these things. You know, there's Rock Boy Chopper.
Yes.
They actually do have these things. So I just out of all of the webisodes, and I really like Money is Gold. I want to just talk a little bit more about Money is Gold because if you watch that, you might not understand what she's doing. But what she's doing is a very nobody else is doing it. That's number one.
Nobody.
I've searched the webisodes for the last 3 or 4 weeks, and what's so unique, like I said, is because I thought it was real.
Yeah, because you get the feel that everything that's going on is real time, and you're like, oh,
Right now,
it's crazy.
especially because she only does like 7 or 8 minutes. I think her longest webisode maybe was 23 minutes. Like, who the hell is doing that?
Yeah, no one's doing that.
Nobody's doing it the way she's doing it. I mean, it's very raw, it's very in there, and it just looks. I mean, 7 minutes of being on the phone. That's great. Now let me tell you what also you are going to get to, or what we're going to be doing new with the summer sessions. Hopefully by next week the phone lines will be installed so that
that'll be so awesome.
people can call in.
We'll take phone calls.
We'll take phone calls because I understand with Periscope and if you're on YouTube or whatever, you might not be able to get your answers across, whatever, because the feed is going so fast and maybe there's so many people in the room. So what I want to do is I want to give you a better experience. I mean, we'll have monitors and everything, so more interaction can be available. But I just really like what's going on with the webisodes and everything. Next week, let me tell y'all something. It's gonna be really big. It's gonna be very, very serious. I'm gonna try to be serious. I'm always serious, but you know,
yes,
this is gonna be really serious. We're talking for real. We're talking about sex. We're talking about the do's and don'ts. We're talking about lust. Are you ready to talk about HIV?
I'm so ready.
Because
you know what, we always tap into the good part of sex, like the pleasure and the pleasing people and it being all positive. But there's always a flip side to everything, and you need to know what risk you're taking when you're laying down with all these people.
It's just like in marriage. Everybody thinks about the greatness of marriage, but nobody thinks about the other
hard
side.
work and everything you have to go through and the arguments and trying to figure out and be on the same page with another person. It's not right.
I don't think I'm ever going to be on the same page with you.
No, but that's okay because we're here.
When we eat these strawberries during the
I've
show,
been eating these damn grapes though.
Next week, YouTube, I'm going to be on it. I guess what I'm trying is fix up my YouTube page so it can be more organized. But then, why would you love me if I get organized?
Yeah.
I don't know. So once again, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you guys.
You're doing after shots or after after recaps with the conservative whore and Sweet Lips. I've been trying to get her on the show for like a month.
Oh my God, she hates me.
Oh my
But I
God.
think she loves me.
No, I love her always because I understand greatness takes time. And this was a great
This
show.
was a great show.
We'll get even better as we get sponsors. If you are a brand yourself and you want to get the word out there, don't sleep just because it's on Periscope, okay?
Exactly. People are
Send your
watching.
merchandise. If you want to hit up, if you want to be on the show or anything like that, hit up tiahartpr@gmail.com. That's my PR, and she is one that schedules a lot of things. Hit her up. If you have any type of brand, like I said, and you want to either have your apparel worn, you want to get the word out about who you are, anything like that, hit me up. NoellaFaceSays@gmail.com. I'll see what it is. If you have music, now I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to tell you something. I don't do hardcore rap. I don't do any type of music, really, because I don't think that the music today is worth it.
Absolutely.
We'll talk about that next week too. We didn't get to talk about a lot of things tonight because we were just
Time
so.
just
I mean, it
flew
just
by.
flew
We
by.
had such a great time.
Maybe I should have did a special, but I was like, I know me, my attention span wanders after hours, so I wouldn't want y'all sitting there for over an hour. But we have a lot of things to talk about as far as music and people getting out there. But Hellraiser, okay? Hellraiser, I'm sorry. When he sent me the music, he was like, "Oh, can you?" I said, "Is this gangsta music? Because I already think I'm a trap queen. I'm gonna need something to tone me down."
You gotta balance us out.
He said, "No, Ella, this that riding music."
It was pretty
So
dope.
check them
I
out.
like it.
It's pretty dope. I want to get a soundtrack for summer sessions. So if you're an artist and you think you have what it takes, you see my personality. If you think your music can make the cut, me. Oh, thanks for tuning in. The Conservative Whore, every Tuesday on Periscope, 9 p.m. Summer Sessions. I can't wait till next week. See you then.